Hello. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you are on this amazing planet. Welcome to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride afternoon edition on Tuesday, March 25th. Haha. All right, let's see who is in here. Oh, first and foremost, let's welcome our newest members of the Love Train. We have new Love Train members from London. The UK group is growing nicely. Another new subscriber from Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome to you. Also new from Washington State in the US. Welcome to you. So we keep growing. We keep growing. Keep them. Come on in. Turn your light on. That's all that's required. All right. So we've got Jebrin, welcome. Hi, Christy. I am grateful for you too. Manu, hello. Alaya, hello. Christina, Annie, Gina. Hey, Gina. Stacy, Tammy's in the house. Hey, Tammy, what's up? Michelle, awesome. Hey, good to have you guys here. All right, so I had to come in here because, I follow the energy. Let's see. I see Carol. Awesome. Oh, 16 hours sleep. Oh, good for you. That's a good one. Um, you're in Britain. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so lots of energy to talk about, guys. Energy. We've got energy. We've got upgrades going on. We've got timeline jumps. All the above. Basically, anything that could be happening to your human is happening, and it's happening to all multidimensional parts of you. So, okay, so let's dig in here. So this was yesterday, right? And then overnight, and look at this, you can see, we see where it's focused. So again, when it's upper chakras like this, it can be anywhere. It can be the throat where you feel it. It can be ringing in the ears. Lots, by the way, I got a couple of messages from some of you having vertigo symptoms. Absolutely. And remember, we want to get out of the human definitions of these things because we want our body's intelligence to just take over, especially when these are ascension symptoms. They're temporary. They're temporary. So when you give the noodle a definition, you override your body's intelligence, which is to just automatically start to realign you with wellness. So I like the word sensations. They're sensations, right? Ringing in the ears is okay because that's just right, sonic. But if you start to use terminology from medical terminology, let's say, you have a belief system around that, and you also have an emotional response tied to it. So we're practicing, what are we choosing to create? And I get it, when this stuff is going off, it can be quite real in the human, but we raised our hand and said, no matter what happens to that human body, I'm going into it. I'm ready. So this began last night and it went into this morning. Very high frequency. So these frequencies are higher than any frequency that your human body has ever been exposed to. So that is why we feel it. This has been a very physical month, right? Tons of transformation. In here you can see in between these, there's timeline jumps, and you see this pattern here, how there's like a little space and a little space. We saw this a couple of weeks ago too, where this pattern, but it was horizontal. And those were upgrades going on in the chakras. And so these, my guides are saying, these are more upgrades, full body, right? Full body upgrades going on. The red is all purgy, because we know with this, you can't not purge. So what do we watch for? Triggers. I saw someone that had a beautiful realization yesterday, and if you're allowing somebody else to trigger a response or a reaction out of you, you're giving your power to them. Or you can go, oh, that's triggering me. Let me become the observer. So, and then it's within you. Something can only be triggered within you that's in there, that's ready to come out. So see the trigger as this is information going, hey, I'm ready to heal. Nobody can make you feel an emotion. If you have an unhealed emotion in you, a situation can spark it to come out because you have a memory of it, right? But it's really coming out to go right up here, surround it with love and wish it well. When we get annoyed or frustrated, you're going back into an unconscious state. So this right now, it's what am I choosing to create in this now moment? Do I want to create chaos? No. Do I want to entangle in another soul's journey? No. I choose to create peace. I choose to create ease. Keep it something that's really simple until you get better at, right? I choose to know my power. And I love that one. If you do nothing else but choose to know your power, your higher self knows what to do with that. Your guides know what to do with that. Now your order is not all wonky and you're not taking the pizza in and out of the oven and changing the toppings 19 times and then saying, where's my pizza? Put one pizza in, be very clear about it. I choose to know my power. Order up one, I choose to know my power pizza and stick with that. That's all you really need to do because now you're not confusing the message that you're sending to the particles of creation, right? And again, we do this from the heart space. So for those of you who, I saw some notes about grounding too. It can be challenging to ground in this because remember, we're jumping timelines. So it's like this is pulling you, right? You're basically getting dragged at a high rate of speed. And so you find moments where typically for me, now it can be different. For some people, this makes it harder to ground. When this kind of light is coming in, my body grounds very easily. In fact, it feels so good. Clarity comes in. I saw Tammy said creative. Yes, this is a creative bomb. So these upgrades, by the way, are all having to do with the spiritual realm. All of them, because it's the third eye, it's the throat chakra, all things, the crown, all the upper chakras are getting judged up so that your intuition's coming online more, your telepathy, absolutely. So your gifts are coming online. Again, don't get frustrated. Typically you're using it and then you realize you got it. So don't say my gift's not here, and you can't compare your gift to somebody else's. Your gifts, there's more than one that always comes through, by the way, and they're unique to you. So you can listen to other people's story and be inspired by it and go, okay, maybe I'll look for that. Maybe I'm a little clairvoyant. Maybe I'm more clairsentient, right? Whatever it may be open because your experience in how the information comes to you is unique to you. With this one too, there's a guide upgrade. So as we reach higher levels of consciousness, so too you reach different levels of guides that are accessible then to you, right? And so again, don't worry if you don't have to identify them. I do not every time know exactly what entity is giving me the information. I don't. Much of the time I do. And then when it's clear, like if it's music, I know it's Mary, Mother Mary. And so there's some that I absolutely know. I can feel when it's the archangels. I can get a sense of exactly which one it is too. But again, this took practice. For 2 years, I was like beating myself up for no reason, going, I'm not hearing any of that. Who's up there? Come on, turn up the volume. And it wasn't that I needed them to turn up the volume. I had to turn this down and come into more peace. Come into my peace. I had to calm way, way down and slow down. And that is from that place of deep inner peace in the heart is where you hear it because it's a whisper. And then it's trusting it, not getting into the noodle when information comes in, and then just trusting it and stay with it. So it really does work that way. And everybody has the ability. So you didn't miss anything. Let's see, high flow. Yeah, let's see. I ground easily as well. Yeah. So guys, with the body, with this stuff, remember, if you get mad at your body, you're creating resistance. You're creating resistance. And I get it. There's some very real, loud sensations happening, right? But just I know my body knows exactly what to do. My body has its own intelligence, and it is infinite intelligence. Our body is way smarter than the noodle. This is limited history files, body, whole body, infinite intelligence. I don't know about you, but I handed my control over a long time ago to that. And then it's trusting it. And as you do that, you stay in higher alignment and everything comes easy. You integrate the energies easier. But it's when you're holding on to a belief system and if going, oh gosh, my head hurts again. Well, okay, now you're saying to the universe, oh, my head hurts again. And your body's intelligence goes, okay, master, more pain it is, right? Because it's unwavering love. So whatever you're focused on, you're recreating. You're recreating. And don't get all overwhelmed if you do it, but you just, it's that observation. What am I thinking? And the way I like to put it is, what am I choosing to create in this now moment? And so am I focused upon something that's in my history file? And if it's something I'm struggling with, I go into the heart space again. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Slow down, ground yourself, and go to that I'm okay. Just like you would talk to a child who's frazzled, right? You're not going to scream. Well, I've seen people do this. It's not effective. Shut up. Oh, that works. Now you just scared the shit out of them a second time. Instead, it's right. We're okay. We're okay. Bring the breath. Slow, really slow everything down. When you find yourself that you're in an unconscious moment, getting triggered or having a looping thought, let me just slow my roll and come into my heart space and breathe. And just when you do that, you are now in alignment. And that's all you want to do. You can just get into alignment. Don't get fancy about what am I going to manifest now? That's not the time to do that. Do that when you're in a really great mood. Let's see. Yeah, there's lots of emotions and things coming up. So as they come up, Chris, as they come up, no, it's coming to this light to be healed. That's this red. That's the red is the purging, and it's coming in. And you can always say, I fill myself with pure love and light, because you have power over, you can call in your own light. All of us have this ability. So you can just say, I fill myself with pure love and light. I fill myself with pure love and light. Call it in and start to recognize, right? Be the observer of the thought. Oh, this is coming up. Allow yourself to feel it too. Many of us, I know, like there's when we get into the forgiveness process, forgiveness is not, you treated me like shit, and now I'm going to lie to myself and you and say I'm okay with it. That's not it. Forgiveness is, hey, I felt a certain way. I felt hurt. I felt mad. I feel resentment. I feel anger. Own your feeling 1,000%. It's valid. Everyone's feelings are valid. It doesn't matter if it makes sense to you or not. Mind your own energetic business, right? But everyone's emotions are valid. It doesn't matter if anybody agrees with you. And so you can say, this, and this happened. You did this to me, and all of my feelings are valid. However, being the high enlightened being that I am now, from my soul's perspective, I now understand that you did all of those things from an unconscious state, which means the only thing I need to forgive you for is your mistaken perception. In other words, you're forgiving them for their unconsciousness. And then you forgive yourself for your own unconsciousness if it caused you to think less of yourself, if you gave your power away. That's mistaken perception. So the key to forgiveness is forgiving things that happened in an unconscious state. And you're really just forgiving the unconsciousness, because we are all pure love and light focused into a body. Every single, including the person you can't stand. And when you can see them as a light being and forgive them exactly where they're at and have compassion for them for exactly where they're at in their journey, you now free yourself to escalate your own consciousness in ways you can't even imagine. It's like you're cutting off sandbags, because the sandbags can't come with you, right? The person who ticked you off 40 years ago, you're still mad at a family member. Oh my gosh, bless them for bless them. They helped you awaken. They helped you awaken and find your power. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm good, right? Don't entangle. And so everything's purposeful. Nothing you went through was meaningless. It had tons of meaning, because you came here to complete that and heal it, to move forward to this beautiful blank slate that we're on now. I'm hearing a lot. Patty, when I feel into this, I feel nothing. You're not lost. You're a creator that just got a brand new white canvas to just throw whatever you want on it. But you must consciously create from love. And that's where it gets sticky, because we became so good at shitty creation with unconscious stuff and unhealed emotions that now it's like really going into your heart and saying, I deserve to create whatever's in my heart, because that's what your soul dumped in there before you incarnated into your body. So, by the way, I'm too old, or I'm too young, or I don't know enough, or I'm not smart enough. And the ship sailed. Your ship didn't sail because it was in your heart. It's your ship. You get to sail it whenever you're ready. When you go, oh, that's right. I created the ship. It's not going anywhere. And if it's still in your heart, you will know. And so notice if you have any kind of those negative thoughts around it that takes you away from what you're here to play, create, and have fun, period. The healing is one aspect, but now we are in absolute, are you choosing the fifth dimension? Are you choosing to step into your power? And then whatever you feel, if something's too loud and you need help, ask for help. That's why we're here. And you guys are so good at supporting each other. My gosh, it's so amazing. And there's power in this group that way. And it's pure power. It's not power over anything or anyone. It's combined and magnified love and support is what it is. Well, thank you. We'll all take some more of that. So speaking of unwavering support and love, Thursday is focus group. I have not gotten a hint of what the second activation is, but today my guides gave me the activation. We're going to transmute all medicines, vaccinations, treatments. It can, including drugs or alcohol that you may deem anything that you feel may be not kosher in your body. We are going to activate it as a group, right? There's going to be a quantum piece also. And then after it's activated, because as a group, we have this power. When we bring all of our light together, we can like just blow up this activation, and then it'll be live here for anybody who comes into the love train to really feel the full impact of it. So I'm very excited. That's one of the things we're going to create as a group on Thursday. But then there's going to be there's a whole other activation coming in, and it's going to tie into whatever, right? My guides always follow whatever comes up, whatever feels like a current issue, or maybe it's not a current issue. Sometimes it's a current opportunity, right? Because now we're getting more into opportunity. What opportunity for growth exists, right? Things like our astrology is being updated because we jumped forward. The astrology has to change and catch up. And that's what I was doing this past weekend. I did some big activations around that. And so we are beyond the noodle. By the way, it doesn't mean you have to do anything. Don't go have your chart read or anything, because the chart is catching up to you right now. But so we continue to spring forward. Lots of timeline jumps. This can that be that, like, what day is it? What time is it? Oh my gosh, I thought I saw that. Where did I put my keys? All of those things are very, very normal. And I think those of you who have been here for a minute are used to that stuff, right? So that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you all for showing up and for all the love. And for those of you who are subscribed to Focus Group, and everybody, if you're not subscribed and you want to, you just go to my website, scroll all the way to the bottom, and then hit subscribe. You'll get the link to register. It's a Zoom link. And for those who are already subscribed, that email will go out tonight with the registration for the Zoom link. So that's focus group takes place on Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I know a couple of you have reached out to me with some emails. I just want you to know I did get them, and I'll probably be responding tomorrow. I went out last night and had me some sushi and went out to hear some live music. So, you know, my Who man stayed out late and had a good time. Today I rested a lot, but I wanted to see all of you, and I definitely wanted to talk about this. So I'm sending you guys Massive love. If you are new today here on the Love Train, please drop it in the comments so that I can give you a proper warm welcome as I'm following the energy. And I will see everybody as soon as I feel inclined to come in and share some more love. Take care, everybody. Have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are.